Phil, I got a little angry last week.
That's the only thing I really think is stupid in Peacemaker. I'm sorry. Those intros, I really do not like those intros. I really don't. It's just so silly and stupid to me. I'm sorry. If you guys like it, I'm totally fine with it. To me, it's just stupid.
Have you said this before on the podcast?
Yes, I didn't like the first one. I said it.
Phil, you do realize how awful of a person I think you are right now.
I don't like it.
Do you just not like having fun?
I like fun. I just don't.
Then what's the problem?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's silly. I think it's just
in a show that is inherently silly.
I'm cool with it being silly. I just don't like the whole dance sequence. It's whatever to me.
That doesn't work for you?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have a civil conversation, but it's important that I just mention off the jump, the needle drop. It felt so nice to be back, dude. It felt so nice for like the Rick Flag Sr. Thing to happen and like him finish the conversation and then the music, you hear the music hit and then it cuts to the intro. It hits every single time.
I actually watched the full intro this time too. Just for you. Just for you.
And it's great. Can you hit the move? Hit the move that he hits in the beginning when he hits the... It's so funny. I love it, dude.
It's just not for me. I'm just going to say that. It's just not for me.
It's okay.
But I do think it's cool that he does show the story of the whole show pretty much through that dance.
Yeah.
But it's not for me.
Like he shows the whole cast, yeah. That's okay. Phil, what did you think about episode 2?
I really like that opening with Rick Flag. Rick Flag Sr. My bad. Rick Flag Sr.
You can just call him Rick Flag.
But just because it's incorrect, I always forget the bearded guy's name.
Oh,
you see,
no, don't tell me.
That's the hard thing.
Economos.
When Economos and Rick Flag Sr. are talking, he's showing him through his, Argus, correct? Yes. And Rick Flag Sr. is just like, yeah, okay, this is my office. Stop kissing up to me. Show me the files on Peacemaker. What? And Economos is just like stalling the best he can, and then Rick Flag Sr. just gives up. He's just like, I don't have time. Just give me the files. And he's looking through it, and I'm just like, oh no. And then he goes out there, tells them to get surveillance on, and then just like you, I actually did like them playing the music right when he's walking away. I thought that was a very nice touch. You already heard what I thought about the theme song, but going through the rest of the show, I am really feeling bad for Peacemaker. I'm really feeling bad for him. And it's not even just like, it's a funny show, but it's really getting serious. Like it really is. And Vigilante, correct? That's his name. Mm-hmm. Vigilante showing up and kinda consoling him while like helping him with something, moving his own dead body, which was another very funny scene. Just them pausing there and him asking, "You had a stinking orgy without me? Yeah. What?" And then I thought this was gonna be a like Vigilante.
What does he say? I'm sorry. What does he say about sex? I forgot. What's the joke? It's like
he said something like best friends.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, exactly. Like
I was like, oof.
Like the point. It's not to like do it because like you're in love with someone. It's just look. The point of sex is because you want to do it with your best friend. Says something like that. And it was. I was like, what? Dude, he is so funny. He really I love him. I saw. Sorry, really fast. I saw a lot of fan cast for him as Deadpool, and I was like, I would love for them to do that at some point.
Yes,
he would kill it. But also stay a vigilante. He's so funny.
I think the thing that really made me, minus the whole orgy naked people stuff, I think it's what Peacemaker says right when Vigilante's like, he's like, oh, what? Like, orgy, you should have done with me. He's really serious in that moment. He's not just like talking to him, trying to be funny or like just trying to pass it off. He's really serious. He's like, I was in my flesh. I was depressed. It just happened. Like he's not taking it as like this was a great time. Oh, like I was just trying to get effed up.
I mean, he wasn't doing anything. He was just like sitting there,
Yeah. Like, but that's what I mean. Like he's really going through something, and I hope Vigilante could see it soon, but maybe not. But I like how the show's showing us that because in season 1 and even in all the other projects that we've seen Peacemaker in, he's been this very confident, very like outspoken dude, and right now he's just very like.
I think if the first season was about Peacemaker becoming a superhero, this season is about him becoming a human.
Yeah.
You know, like this season is getting into his like mental a lot more than I ever thought the show would. I think because like the first season does a good job of like touching on it and like him sort of developing and like changing and him becoming a superhero, right?
Yeah.
Like he's a proper superhero. But no, this season's getting into like, okay, wait, he kind of misses his dad, which is fair. His dad was an awful person, but like that's his dad. Seeing his brother like is in like having his brother back and he's older is like that's life changing. Him seeing that like him trying so hard to get with Hardcore and she's just like not reciprocating, but she's obviously into him, but she's not reciprocating, you know, like all these things are just piling up and we're really getting to see Chris's true colors. And I think that's perfectly like shown through Cena's acting. John Cena is killing it, I think.
He really is.
I think like I remember in the Suicide Squad, that was like the first movie I'd ever seen him in besides like the Fred movie when he was still John Cena. Like it was kind of jarring. It was like, oh, this is weird, but it's not bad, but like this is funny, you know? Like, I can't see John Cena ever doing anything more than this. You know, he's just funny. And getting the first season of Peacemaker, and I'm like, wait, no, I think he can act. Like, there's a chance here. And then the second season really just firing on all cylinders. And I'm like, dude, no, Cena knows what he's doing. And I think he understands this character so well. Or at least the one that James Gunn is writing for him.
Yeah,
I don't know how accurate
I haven't read the comics,
I don't know how accurate this is to Peacemaker. I don't think it is super accurate to him. I think there's like some things I imagine, but regardless, I just love this season's focus on him like dealing with his trauma and his mental. And I think that'll perfectly be wrapped up in a bow once he fights Rick Flag. Because now it's like all those emotions he's finally fully dealt with and he's able to fight Rick Flag and explain to him like, yeah, I effed up. Like, I made that mistake. And I mean, even he brings it up, like, he knows Peacemaker did it because Waller said so. Yeah. That doesn't change the fact that he did it. And I'm excited for him to deal with that, like, head on through Rick Flag Jr.'s dad. I'm so excited. Peacemaker's back.
I also want to talk about even just the dilemma of him thinking about that other universe.
Yes. Yes.
It shows like the two differences very well because like I really do think something super effed up is going to happen in that other universe.
Oh, I think it might be bad. Like I think like something just, it's not right there. Like, yeah, for sure.
But that's why I feel like that's what's really like keeping, not just my interest is always going to be in the show. I really like it, but it's also just the fact that once that thing hits, I feel like he's also just going to appreciate what he has back here. Because I know it's very bad right now. Everybody part of that group is going through something. And that's what I like they're showing us about. But I just can't wait to see what really is the dilemma in that universe. Unless it's like, maybe it really is too good to be true, but maybe it's just too perfect.
I think it'll be a too good to be true situation for sure. I think it'll be like, oh, this is nice. Like I have everything that like I think I want. Yeah. But like, it sucks. You know, sure, I have my brother and my dad back, but I think probably his brother and his dad are awful people. And Peacemaker is in a different place than they are now, you know? Sure, he's in a relationship with Hardcore, but like, I imagine like it's not the kind of relationship that he's going to want.
I low-key feel like it's going to be maybe abusive.
I could see that.
I low-key feel like maybe it's on Hardcore's part. Maybe she's just too intense or something.
I would think the opposite. I don't know. I'm kind of curious, like, how it'll be different. I think, like, I'm curious to see how they differentiate the Hardcore from main universe compared to the parallel. But Peacemaker's so good, dude. I think it's one of my favorite superhero shows of all time. I think that's just, like, a safe bet for me. I was obsessed with the first season. The first season was my personality for like the longest time. It's embarrassing that is to say. The first season was my personality. But like when I think about it with like some of the MCU shows and some of the DC stuff I've seen, some old animated stuff, like I'm like, no, dude, freaking Daredevil, Peacemaker, Spectacular Spider-Man. If I'm just going off the dome, that's probably my 3, you know? And then X-Men 97 is probably a 4. Like, that's Peacemaker is fan freaking tastic. James Gunn doesn't miss. All the writing team isn't missing at all. Like I just think everyone in the show is firing on all cylinders, and I think the second season has like strong potential to be better than the first. And I would have never expected that, dude. I would have never expected the Peacemaker show to be good. You know, I think we've talked about it before when the Suicide Squad came out, I remember being like, oh, we're really getting they announced it before the movie even came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're really getting a Peacemaker show? Are you serious? Like, DC
Yeah.
doesn't know what the heck they're doing. You know, like, they're scrambling for anything. Then the Suicide Squad ends up becoming one of, like, top 3 favorite superhero movies of all time for me, and I stand on that. It became my favorite James Gunn movie of all time. And I was like, oh, I want to know what they're going to do with Peacemaker. And then Peacemaker being just as good as that. Like, I'm like, holy crap, you know? I'm in my peak life, bro. Like, it doesn't get better than this.
I want to ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
So, this is like the first phase of the DCU.
Yeah, the Gods and Monsters is what
Gods
they're
and
calling
Monsters. So, just naming the projects, we have Creature Commandos, Superman, Peacemaker Season 2.
Yes.
All right. So, in phase 1 of Marvel, Iron Man, Incredible Hulk.
I like where you're going with this. I like where you're going with this.
Yeah, Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Thor, Captain America, First Avenger. And then I think it was Iron Man 2 after that. I made a hot take with somebody another day ago.
I agree with you.
You don't even know what I'm saying yet.
I know you're
He doesn't know what I'm saying yet. I said that the DCU Phase 1 is going to be better than Marvel's Phase 1.
Yes.
Do you believe
Yes.
that?
Not even a question.
All right, why?
Marvel's Phase 1 isn't that good. Hot take. Marvel's Phase 1 isn't that good. Hey, guys, you guys all remember these movies being like creme de la creme, like the best? No, that is not true. Like, Thor isn't that good. The last 20 minutes is good. Iron Man 2 is so boring.
I liked Iron Man.
I don't like it. Oh, cool suit up scene. Incredible Hulk, awful. It sucks. Iron Man 1, a classic. First Avenger, decent. Avengers, great. Okay. Superman, fan-freaking-tastic.
Really good.
Peacemaker Season 2, so far. Fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah.
Creature Commandos, pretty good. You know, I'm not going to glaze it, but pretty good.
I'm trying to think, was there another project that came out for the DC or it's just
I mean, if we're counting the Suicide Squad, like, but like, it's not technically, it exists in the universe, but like, technically it wasn't part of it. So I won't count it. And what do we have coming out next? Lanterns.
Lanterns
And then
Supergirl.
next is Supergirl and a Clayface movie.
Yes.
Right? Yes, dude. DC is 100% Phase 1. And look, Phase 1 of DC is going to be significantly longer than Phase 1 of the MCU was.
Yeah.
But I think if you take the first 3, you take Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, First Avenger, and then Creature Commandos, Peacemaker Season 2,
Superman.
And Superman, I'm taking DC. Like, shoot me all you want, slander me, call me a bandwagon, whatever. Say I'm just a John Cena obsessed. Maybe that's true. Like, or maybe I'm just like James Gunn Glazer. I've always have been. Like, yeah, dude, DC is killing it, bro. And why shouldn't we celebrate this? Like, this is so freaking good. And the fact that like people are gonna immediately jump like, well, Marvel. Nah, bro. Like, look, I will forever love and respect the childhood that Marvel gave me. But where I'm at now, DC's serving. You know, DC is here. DC is 100% giving it to me. Sorry.
You're good, bro. Nobody recognized that.
It's just DC is in a place right now that I think Marvel wishes it was. And it's just not there. And I don't think it ever will be there anytime soon. I think DC is clearing Marvel in its first phase. And I haven't been this excited for anything superhero related in a while besides Invincible. But Invincible doesn't even really count because I know what happens. You know? This, I'm so curious to see where James Gunn's going to take it. And when we finally get to that Justice League movie, like, that is going to hit like crack, dude. So we are so back. And, yeah.
I don't know. Like, the only reason why I was asking you that is because my friends, they didn't freak out, but they looked at me like I was a crazy man when I
take, bro.
when
I agree with you. Look,
because it just makes sense.
It's nostalgia, bro. Everyone looks at Phase 1 of Marvel and is like, yeah, that is the best cinema ever. That is not true. Like, if we, dude, even if we look at freaking like Rotten Tomatoes scores, like, they're not high.
Yeah.
They were hitting in a time where we weren't getting things like that. Sure, we were getting X-Men and Fantastic Four, but they weren't good. Like, those movies are, I'm not gonna say X-Men. I love X-Men movies. But like, Fantastic Four movies, like, historically aren't good. If you look at the Rotten Tomato score, I mean, even the X-Men Rotten Tomato scores aren't good. X-Men 3 sucks. X-Men 2 and 1 are classics.
I
Those are
was
classics.
about to say, you can't trash talk.
No shade. I love X-Men 1 and 2. They're classics. But X-Men 3 is awful, and then you have Fantastic Four, which is awful, and then you get Iron Man, and you're like, holy crap, like, what is this?
Yeah, nothing can touch Iron Man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I will never. Iron Man's like, I don't love Iron Man. Like, I'm not like, but like, it's a classic, and I will forever respect it. But dude, like, DC, Superman is a classic also. Like, this Superman is 100% a classic. Peacemaker is a show that literally everyone should watch. If you like superhero content, why aren't you watching Peacemaker? You know, when I'm talking about like you love superhero content, you don't have to watch The Incredible Hulk. You can happily skip Thor. First Avenger, I would say you should watch. It's a decent movie, and Iron Man you should 100% watch. You know, I think DC is just in a far better place. And I saw a thing where it's like it's a real shame that in the DC universe we're getting 3 Superman movies and a Clayface movie and a Peacemaker show. You know, or like it was like, sorry, I'm misquoting the tweet. The tweet was, it's a shame that in the DC universe we are getting only 3 superhero movies and a Clayface movie, and that's it. Because they just announced Man of Tomorrow, it's an X-Men movie, 2027 in July or June. July.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame. Is it? Not only do we not know, like we don't know what James Gunn has planned right now, but also like if the movies are great, why do we freaking care, bro? Y'all just be complaining to complain now. Clayface movie sounds weird, but for whatever reason, I'm not mad about it. Where if Marvel said they were doing some villain movie, I'd be like, I'm good. I'll pass. They're saying they're doing a Clayface movie. I'm like, that sounds sick. Like, because it's who's tied to it. I think this is what it is. This is the difference. I think DC is just in a more creative place than I think Marvel is.
Yes.
And I think Marvel right now is trying to like grab whatever they can. And I really think they need to like switch up. They need to become more focused and constrained and not limited in terms of creativity, but limited in the amount of things they're giving us. Yeah. And I stand on that. DC is giving us like a good amount of things, but none of it feels forced. None of it feels unnecessary, and all of it can exist on its own and its quality. I think that's where Marvel wishes it was, and it's not. And I'm obsessed with where DC is right now. And I'm so excited for where it's going. Peacemaker Season 2 is so good so far, and every Thursday I'm just like, I'm there.
It's not even just that he announced Man of Tomorrow. He said also he's trying to do everything he can to get Static Shock in the universe. Yeah. Static, by the way, but I'm cool with Static Shock. But if he really does... I said this before, I'm going to say it again. If he brings my boy Static into the DCU, I'm 1,000% a James.
And they already said they're doing a Wonder Woman and a Teen Titans movie.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
Like, sure, those things are in production. Like, we don't have... Like, they're still working on those. And, like, there's no sign on the Authority. Sure, the Amanda Waller show probably doesn't exist anymore. The Wonder Woman Amazonian... I forgot what they called it.
Oh, you talking about
the like Game of Thrones, but like it's in
they put it off?
Well, they haven't.
You're talking about
they just haven't said
Themyscira?
Yes, they just haven't said anything on it. It's in a similar place as Amanda Waller. The Authority, James Gunn's been very clear, like it's hard to make it. All this, like, sure, they're having problems, but like whenever James Gunn says like, oh yeah, like I don't know if we're gonna do this. Oh yeah, it's having a hard time adapting that. Like, sure, this is in a place like. There's all these other things where I'm like, oh well, this is still great. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool idea. Like. It seems like they're actually pushing things that they're very confident in. And I respect that. And that's what we should be. And I wish Marvel was that.
I'm very excited for 2026, man. Yeah. Stuff coming out, but